Hey guys, Ralston here. Today we're going to look at how to loot some of the best unnamed POIs for a solo player. Chatting and reading comments from a lot of you, I've learned that your issue is that your drop spot is contested. So today we're going to look at spots where you can get mats of all types, spots with enough chests, enough slurp barrels or trucks for you to reliably get shield that aren't contested, that don't even have names on the map. That way you can get looted up comfortably, get your game started, hopefully end up with a dub. If you enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps out the channel, brings us a new audience, makes me happy and appreciative. Speaking of appreciation, special thanks to LJ Marine, Astra Ninja, Twix, and Mistakes. Gone above and beyond supporting the channel. I truly appreciate that. Lastly, come up with my new Twitch schedule: Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Times all listed below. If you want to come and play with me or join custom games, make sure to catch the Friday and Saturday streams because that's when I play with people. Any other day, answer questions, give advice, just chat, have a good time, hang out. That's it for the announcements. Now let's get to the good stuff. First, look at the hill above Frenzy Farm. Right off the bat, you're going for an elevated area. You're above the Tri-Rock Circle, you're above Frenzy itself, and the Orchid, even the bridge. Where you want to land is on this gun spawn. This gun spawn is the most important thing to hit right off the bat, in part because you are likely to be contested here. You want to hit that gun spawn, so if anybody else lands on a chest, you kill them before they even get the chest open. No gambling on chest gear, no 50-50 nonsense. You just win because you have a gun and they don't yet. So here you do pretty well on metal, relatively speaking. Bars, got a bunch of rocks, and this one big tree. I would say don't destroy the tree. You never know who's watching over there. At the Orchid over there at Frenzy. Frenzy's a super duper hot spot. Plus, you can get plenty of wood down here on this truck below. So on this truck you have all of this wood. We have like 100 wood to start. We'll see after I chop all of it. So it's about 200 wood and a chest. Nothing super useful there. You can take out the truck too. There, I rotate over to this bus. Now you're on the low ground. You want to be quick and you want to be careful. So that a specialty ammo box. One chest on the truck or on the bus. And then right behind these rocks is really important part. You get 2 slurp barrels, so you're guaranteed to get some shield and a henchman chest. Even though we don't need to, I'm going to break the barrels. That's the basic of this route. You can see got a ton of wood, decent amount of brick, more brick to get, not a ton of metal. So it makes sense to rotate from here to the bridge. You can see the bridge is already looted. What happens is people like to rotate around here, maybe here too, but definitely from Pleasant to this bridge. And more times than not, you'll end up with a fight on your hands there. With a circle like this, I'd probably just go to the Orchid. Like, obviously, people land there as well. But like the risk reward of like fighting is just higher there. I fight for the Orchid, I just get better stuff than if I fight for the bridge. And that's it for this spot. See, it doesn't take too long, and you're nice and decently looted up. It's a good solo spot. Jokingly, when I'm landing salty, not even joking, when I land salty, if I'm playing squad fills, this is where I land. The house just typically does well by me, not super contested. When I approach salty from here, I have the high ground. You can see it's right near the rock city that we looked at when we did the guide for Sweaty Sands. You're a pretty good resource. Is that a llama? It is. And sometimes a llama spawns right by you. I mean, you really can't ask for much more. But I like to make it quick when I come through here. We're going to double back. See, just like that. Look at all these loot spawns that were here. We don't have any shield. Well, we have... I mean, it's a great burst, but it's still technically an AR. We have a shotgun. We have an SMG. You come out, ignore the mats, ignore everything. Come right down this henchman chest. This henchman chest is the best part about landing here, besides the house itself. And I'd say most of the time when you don't get shields at the house, the henchman chest will take care of you. Here, I don't like to double back this way. I'll take out these. Feel like you need it, take out that car and those rocks over there. The only reason I'm not going to do it is because we saw that llama. I'm just going to go get that real quick. Goddamn llama looter. I can't shoot him! Oh, this AR is ass. Like, he's fucking wasting our mats. And ruining our video. God, oh great. So, alright, so he looted the llama for us. He probably hit this chest too. Which you can hit as part of this rotation. And if you need to, you can hit the slurp truck up there. Ooh, which I guess we'll do this time. So really you have options. Here, everything up north, or I guess, yeah, this is the north side. This is what I'm pulling up north. Everything up north is in the circle still. So hitting the slurp truck isn't the worst. If it was the other direction, I might not risk coming all the way up here. Just to get held by some dick on top of the house at Salty. Hit the house, get to full HP. Since we're here on the bridge, we might as well loot the chest as well. If you do ever decide to land there at the truck, you can run right across and loot this chest. I say that because it's typically faster to loot this chest than the one underneath. And if you get that chest and someone gets the one underneath, by looting that one, you get to play with the high ground right off the bat. Coming from here and trying to contest the person above is a little bit tougher. Alright, we're going to double back only for the sake of the video. So we're going to say we looted the house, grabbed the henchman chest, and we came back up to the house. Back at the house, I would typically make up for my lack of wood. Here you can beat all the stuff up inside, take out the walls, you're covered on all sides, so you feel pretty good about it. If you need brick, the bathroom is the place to get it. And obviously for metal, destroy the cars that are outside. There's, what, 3 cars around? From here, once you've got the henchman chest, come back, looted the house, you can pop over to Salty Slums, that house right there. If you're missing a weapon, need anything before you feel comfortable pushing Salty. In this case, we took a detour to fight the llama guy. I'm not going to go Salty at all. Salty is not worth winning. It's on the edge of the circle. By the time you win it, it's time to start running somewhere else. So there's really 2 options for these northern circles. Ones that'll be on this side that include the islands and the shark. We're going to go over landing on one of the islands. So I'll cover that there, but there is a boat at this dock. Typically, if that's in the circle, that is where I will rotate to. I'll go to that crash plane island. A pretty good rotation spot. Depending on where your bus is, you may or may not be taken. That's basically all there is to this. You know where to get your metals now, you know where to get your wood, and you know where to get your brick. You've got 2 backup locations, this dock, as well as Salty Slums, if you're in need of a weapon that you didn't get. And then you can push Sweaty, Salty, or Pleasant, depending on where your circle goes next. So we're going to look at the giant island, the plane crash island next. I don't know why people don't land here more often. It's off-center, but not really too much more off-center than, say, these places that people seem to like. Or like even like the places down here. It's got to be like the water or something. You know, people are afraid of the water. Don't want to swim. Who knows? But either way, this is a pretty great landing spot for a solo. Good amount of chest. Good materials. Got a giant plane made of metal. Trees you can see all around. A couple brick, a couple rocks. But if you can't get brick there, you can see on the beach is littered with brick. So you just come back here and get the rest of the brick if you're lacking. I like to land in the body of the plane. Provide some natural cover. There's a chest right there. Dig through this door. Takes a while. There's another chest. feel like you're contested or think another person might be here, just throw that down. Block your back. You can see 2 chests. We're already pretty dang ready. Right, we got 150 shield once you pop these. We're in a good position. I mean, sure, most of our stuff is gray, but you got the guns. There are a couple more chests here. Every time I see this chest, it looks like it's already looted. See that angle? Like, I swear that that box behind it is the chest being open. It's already been looted. But it's not. It's just my imagination running away with me. Anyway, up on this hill, there's another chest. Circle's not terribly far. There's a chest here on this barrel. There's a chest at the shore. From here, most of the time, the circle is going to be inland, so I do like to rotate that direction. From here, I really don't do any island hopping. Come get what I need, destroy my plains, destroy my trees, and I move on to the next area. Now I've broken up the plain and chopped down trees until I've gotten bored. Now we need to talk about rotating. From here at the island, if you come to the side closest to land, got a couple boating options. Boats here, boats at that dock, and a chest at this dock. You can still get brick if you're lacking like I am right now. Then you just hop your boat and take this little pathway to the circle. You do it early and you have time. You could always try to go the long way around. It really depends on where your circle is. So the Plane Crash Island gets you plenty of wood, plenty of metal, and there's sufficient brick around if you want to collect that. Great spot to land to make sure you get looted up on maps, especially in Arena, where you're capped at 500 of each, and that's all you need to know for this one. So we're looking at the Hydro Dam. I think this is called the Hydro Dam. We're going to call it that. Right by Slurpy Swamps. You want to land not at the very top, but on the ledge behind it. Spawn right there, through this wall. We have our first chest. Then back at the corner where the spawn is, you dig through there. Hidden behind this computer machine, another chest. Dig straight down from there. And we have another chest. Come straight through the door. Sitting on a stool waiting for you is another chest. From there, this place is loaded with brick and metal to an extent. I mean, it's basically made out of metal all over. But I would say it's probably fastest to get your metal here from the cars around. So this time we got the circle, but I'd say typically you have to rotate at least a little bit. So if you're pressed for time, try to get as much metal as you can outside from the cars and such. And then get your brick from the walls. We got telephone poles, we got brick wall going all the way around. Then we got cars. I'm going to loot these up and then we'll continue on our route. Once you hit the walls and cars, you're pretty good on brick and metal. One thing I want to look at before we rotate out of here. There's a little garage silo thing closer to the dam than the main building. In here, we have our upgrade machine and one more chest, of course. Here, you can grab some wood pallets. You're upgrading your gun from green to blue. Pallets that were here will make sure you have enough to do that upgrade. You want to go blue to purple or beyond, typically need a little bit more than that. And here we only have 200 wood, and that is probably not enough to play the full game out. I mean, unless you're playing with people that just are trapped in 2017 and don't build at all. What I like to do is come out this side here with the hay toll. So that way you have trees blocking this hill here if somebody's looking down. You got trees between you and the people at Salty if you need any, or not Salty, at Slurpy. All these S towns. If you need any cover. And you also get to peek at that beautiful slurp truck if you need it. You come out here and you hit these trees to get your wood up. That house there has a chest if you're in need of a gun still. And usually that's all the time you have, so that's basically where I'll stop this one. I forgot about rotations. Rotating from here, the circle ended up on this side. There is a boat out in front you can use, just glide right past Slurpee. And obviously this rotation here, or any rotation that involves you going up and on this side, take the zip line to get up and above, start moving that direction. You got the ability to, you could take the boat, go Slurpee, and go up the water, anywhere over here, or even over here. But if you need to get to this area, specifically where the circle is, I take the zip line. Now that's everything for the route. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you got a couple new solo spots, unnamed POIs that are a little off the beaten path. If you're tilted or just playing for placement, you have somewhere you can go. You can see there's 19 people left in this game. I mean, it's a normal pub game, so they do end fast, but 18 people left. I haven't seen a soul. So if you need a spot to land, kind of play for placement, get mats and everything, calm yourself down from wherever your normal landing spot is. Hopefully you got a new one here. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.